In my own way, I will always be there to protect you. Neil? What's taking you so long? This place is falling apart. There's no time to wait for him. Hey guys, Mr. Cheese Gaming here, and welcome back to more of Let's Play Finding Paradise. Last time we battled Faye in probably the best final boss battle ever. In this part, well, we need to connect Colin's memories before things go bad. Go. Wait, was that the wrong paper plane? Perhaps? Oh, we have to connect all the paper planes, I get ya. The book. The hibiscus. The silo. There we go, it's all connected. I think that's all of them, but... Eva? A paper airplane saved him. Was that a... older Colin? Neil. What is this place? The distortion world from Pokemon Platinum? Him and Sophia. Him and his son. His memories, they're falling apart.
But in the blink of an eye, suddenly there's no more time. And I find myself here, just like everyone else. I just want to feel like I've done enough in this world before I go, you know?
That's why we are here, Colin. Tell us your regrets. What is it that you want us to fix?
Them. But when you go through the procedure and live that new life, just hold on to something from here.
It's not like that, Fia. I won't forget about you.
We only have a little time in this life, and we never be able to do all that we want. No matter what we do,
There'll always be other things that we want to try, other paths to take.
Saying that it's impossible to have a fulfilling life? Shit, ass, fuck!
Shit. Did it spill on your dress? Hey, just one more excuse to jump into the lagoon. You know, we don't have to waste all that lemon juice. Have you ever tried writing with it?
Lemon juice? No, why?
Huh, then prepare to be mind blown by some school magic. Get this, it's invisible ink!
Then Sophia should have known that there was stuff written in that book if she was the one who suggested it. Visible ink?
Yep, the writing appears in color only when you heat the paper up. Come on, I'll show you. Let's write something with it.
It's been a while since I've written.
Well, never too late to start again. How about a letter?
To who?
Each other, of course. We could write about this trip. It's been kind of a journey, hasn't it? And at the end of it, we could show each other what we wrote of it all.
Why was this not part of the memory earlier? Oh, there it is. I just missed it. It's really falling apart.
Why would you even consider? Why would you toss aside everything we have for something make-believe?
I'm not tossing anything aside.
Am I stranded? We all have regrets. Might be righting a wrong or a dream long past. At Sigmund Corp, we give you that second chance to make things right. Because with our help, it's never too late. Wait, these don't seem like just randomly scattered memories. Could it be that the sedative's wearing off?
You are different, even from the man you were when I first met you. You're no longer aloof, you know. When you're here, you're actually here.
I know it's mesmerizing here, Faye spoke after a pause, shifting her gaze back up to the sky.
But you've been spending so much time with me and imagining what couldn't be. Don't you think you're forgetting what actually is, and all that could be?
I think Colin... Okay, look, I got it. I think that Colin had a more fulfilling life than he actually realized at the time. I got your message, you hear me? I know you're still here. You can come and get me now. Nothing? Damn it, I really thought it was her. Wait, is that the only way to...
Where the hey have you been?
I figured it out, Eva. I figured out the impossible. I mean, it took an unholy amount of spoon feeding, but I guess that's what it takes when we're on the inside of it.
What are you talking about? Yes, just what are you talking about?
Faye?
The sedative, it wore off already? You don't sound too happy about it.
We're here to help, Colin, and you're the mental process that's in the way.
Well, lucky for you, that can be amended now, can it? So, looks like we're about out of time. If you're going to erase me for good, you might as well hurry.
No, we're not going to erase you. We're going to erase us.
Wait, what?
Colin never needed our service, Eva. I knew it. He already had her. I knew it. He just wanted his life to feel fulfilled. Not realizing that he had a fulfilling life. The ability to change his reality to live in a different world. One that filled the gaps of what he wanted, all in his head. She is what we do, Eva. And yet, she left. She left, which could have only meant one thing.
What are you trying to imply? No, that can't be right.
He already had his wish.
What we do is different than from just this.
How is it different?
Because there's more to it. There's more to what we do. We fulfill wishes. We give meaning to people's lives. What we do has to be more than just that of an imaginary friend.
It's a lot more elaborate for sure. But for someone who had to fight just to let go of a fantasy and embracing reality, maybe our existence was merely an unwelcomed amplifier. A reminder of the make-believe, the imaginary, and the endless possibilities that make reality seem less than what it is. Hey, you two! Things are looking good with the patient. I don't know what you're up to, but you might want to get out of there. And by might wanna, I mean need to.
After all that, huh? I guess none of this even matters anymore. There's no way we'd still have the time to implement any actual changes.
No, we might not have the time. But what about her? She's already linked to the machine's interface, right? Without us, all procedures would be internalized. So much could be done in a fraction of a moment.
You're suggesting giving sole control of the machine to a mental process of the patient? The ethical implications of that. It hasn't been done for good reasons.
It hasn't been done because no patient has had a chance like this. Besides, what's our alternative? Just leave and mark this as a write-off?
But what about the legal complications and the contract it says?
Oh, come on, Eva. When has the contract stopped us? Guys? Go on, I'll be right behind.
Don't say I never trust you. Why are you doing this for us?
Well, if I were Colin and on my last breath, I'd trust you over two strangers in white coats, right?
Strangers, huh? Your colleague was right about one thing. There is more to what you do than just playing God with people's memories. You've been here for just a day, yet in all his lifetime, No one else has truly seen the world through his eyes like you have. And well, you're kind of the first I've been able to meet too. In some silly way, maybe that's a part of what Colin really wished for.
I was one heck of a meet and greet, that's for sure. Full admin says transferred to unknown credential Faye. You gonna be alright?
Just a little nervous, I guess.
Well, given the circumstances, I'd say that's pretty alright. Technically, Colin is changing himself instead of leaving it up to us, I guess.
Hey! Do you think that in some ways, I've truly existed?
Well, you existed as part of Colin. Well, for what it's worth, I think all our memories and everything in it can be nothing but the fiction we tell ourselves. Good luck out here. Colin's counting on you. Go on. Erase all of his regret. His blood pressure is dropping. Vital signs are fading fast. He's not gonna have an emotional death like Johnny, huh? I think he's letting go. Well, I haven't teared up this time. I'm happy. I'm sorry for your loss. Please take all the time you need. I'll be in the living room with the paperwork.
When they're ready, I'll let them know.
Oh, I have control. Sorry, I didn't realize.
Always a little stark, isn't it? Seeing it like this, after just having it being in there.
Eh, it is what it is. I'm just a little cold. It felt warmer in there.
What we did back there, do you know if it worked?
Hard to say. I'll try to get through the data afterward, but... well, it never been done like this before. I don't know how coherent it'd be.
Guess we got another mess of a report to write.
We can take care of that when the dust settles. In the meantime, I just remembered something. The invisible ink? The ink in the journal. So, did you succeed?
There was a complication. We tried to cope with something unorthodox, but I'm not sure if we'll ever know what really happened in those last moments. Hey, Sophia said you got a lighter? Yeah.
I knew it! What did Colin write?
I never stood up very tall. I think my voice was fairly small. But there were times I'd want to shout, though my thoughts weren't sorted out. So I'd stumble and I'd fall. I learned to fly because of you. So if you left, I could go too. And everything you saw in me, that's what I wanted to be. Did I make it after all? All the grass on the other side, is it only greener in my mind? I'd still want it the same, because trading my yesterday is to wish my life away. As we dream and as we grow, we have to learn to let things go. But let the wonder never fade, though we've turned 10,000 pages, flying high or stuck below. I've searched for meaning amidst doubt. I finally figured that part out. And all the stories inside me feels like I'm bursting at the seams. And you're here after all the grass on the other side, is it only greener in my mind? I'd still want it the same, because trading my yesterday is to wish my life away.
Looking for something, old-timer? It's been a while, huh?
A long while. You haven't changed much.
And whose fault is that now? Listen, I wish it were under better circumstances, but
I know.
I wish I still had the time.
No, wait. I wish I still had the time to tell you about all that's happened since then.
It's okay. I was there. I'm only here to say goodbye. Just tell me one thing, though. Do you still have any regrets?
Regrets. Yeah, I have a lot of those. But that's okay. The chances I miss, mishaps, and all that I wish I had, well, they were still all part of it. They made a way for all that I do have. And what I do have, I wouldn't trade for anything else in the world.
That's all I wish to hear.
It's funny. At the beginning of the game, I said that Colin's wish was pretty petty. Just getting rid of all the regret, even though that, regret is just part of life. And here? To think that the reason why he had a wish was simply because we existed. It made him realize there were a lot of possibilities, a lot of different paths he could go on. What made him realize that he never needed us was just an old friend.
Go on. They're still waiting. They're waiting for you. It's time to go home. Hey, Colin. Sorry I had to leave back then.
Thank you for having been there when nobody else was.
Good job. Good job, Kengo. Did I think that this was as good as To the Moon? No. I thought this game was better. A better story. Hey, achievement unlocked. Wish granted. Just the realization that we were never needed, and I don't know.
just the fact that To the Moon was about a man who lived with regret because he never understood what it was that his wife wanted from him. This is about a game where a man had to realize that his life was satisfactory. That, in a way, that's kind of more better than To the Moon, because we're not... Because all we're changing is just because that's what his wish was. To just feel like his life was being fulfilled without having to change anything. He never needed us, he just had to come to the... that was needed was him coming to the realization on his own that his life was good. He led a really good life. Another reason to like this more than To the Moon is that it also has gameplay elements that actually feel like an RPG. You know, final battle and all that. One has a shoot 'em up. And it's a fighting game, and then a actual RPG turn-based. Sup? You're not attending the funeral this time, huh?
Where are you?
At my scotch, drinking home.
You said you'd be here.
I said I'd visit, like we always do, not attend the funeral. When was the last time we even did that?
I know, but I just thought we owe it to him after.
Dr. Rosaline?
We're about to start.
Go on, I'll get my turn. Alright, enjoy your
scotch.
You know it. I actually don't like Scotch whiskey. Now, where were we? Still working on that computer, huh?
Ooh! Not looking sketchy at all, Neil.
I asked you to not hack my lock. Switching to digital was a terrible idea. Well, mechanical locks aren't all that better. Why didn't you just keep both locks on? Dagnabbit, Rob! I don't know why she even got you involved. Look, we don't have long. Are you guys still in or not?
You betcha! So, is that the solution you were talking about?
Yeah, that's her. Thank you for having been a part of this. You're welcome. You're welcome, Reeves.